Good morning, my friends. It is breakfast time, finally. It's been a day already. Yeah. I got one who is not a happy camper today, so he's giving me a run for my money. But he's down for his first nap, hopefully. So I am having breakfast. I have 2 eggs over light. I have one of my homemade English muffins. The eggs for me are 0. The English muffin is 3 points. I have 0 points worth of butter on there. And 2 Jones's chicken sausages for 2 points. I'm still a little salty that they went up in points, but you know, it is what it is. So I have a 5-point breakfast this morning. I also have a cup of tea, and I am working on my second 16 ounces of water. Guys, I am hitting it hard. I am hitting that reset button harder than I've ever hit it before. I need to detox. Yeah, nobody's fault but my own, but you saw all that in my weigh-in video. So I am actually, like, this morning when I got my English muffin out, I toasted it, took it out of the toaster, put it on the scale, and put my butter on. And it was less than a gram of butter, so it was 0 points. Like, there is like hardly anything on there. So I am really, I measured 1 tablespoon of milk into my tea this morning. I'm hitting it hard. I am really going to just beyond get back on track. I'm treating it like it's all new because that's what I need to do. So that's what I'm doing. Let me tell you, sugar addiction is real. It really is. Everything went in the trash yesterday. And you know what? I feel better for it. I do. Because when it was here, it was pick. You know, a bite here, a bite there, a forkful here. Not good because it all adds up. So, yep, I'm hitting it hard. But right now, I'm going to go eat this before it gets cold or before the baby wakes up. So I will be back later on with something. Going to try to get some lunch in me before somebody sitting next to me starts screaming again. It's been a day, folks. It's been a day. I took some stuffed pepper soup out of the freezer, so I have a bowl of that, 1 point on my personal points, and I have 3/4 ounces of a roll. I'm not sure. I have to look and see how much 3/4 of an ounce is. I cut it in half. It was the whole roll together was like 1.9 ounces, so like 2 ounces. So I cut it and then I weighed it, and this is just a slight bit over 3/4 of an ounce. So I have to look up the points for that. I'm guessing it's probably going to be 2. So it will be a 3-point lunch, and I am on my last thing of water. Despite the difficult day we've had, we did manage to make a cute little Christmas countdown clock, I guess you want to call it. So they turned out really cute, and the snowman's nose moves, so you can count down the days until Christmas. Much easier than the one we did last year. The one we did last year was quite involved. If I can find a picture of it, I will insert it here. So saying goodbye to Adam's car permanently. We've had this car for 13 years. I think it's 15 years old. We bought it when it was used 2 years, and it has served us well, but it's just time. So we are donating it to Purple Heart. It's not worth selling, so off it's going to Purple Heart. Okay, I'm going to get dinner started. I have 2 chicken breasts here that I cut up into bite-sized pieces, and while I'm doing that, I am going to snack on some grapes. I'll show you how I make my chicken scampi. So I am having this recipe tonight. I have some butter in a cast iron skillet. Any skillet will do. And I have my chicken breast chopped up. And I'm just going to cook and I also have a little bit of crushed red pepper in there. I'm just going to cook the chicken until it is nice and brown. It doesn't have to be cooked through because it is going to be going in the oven also. But I just want to get it nice and browned in the butter. Okay, once the chicken is all done, you're going to remove it from the skillet and put it into a baking dish with a slotted spoon. I cannot find my slotted spoon anywhere. It's not in my utensil holder. It's not in the dishwasher. So I'm going to have to figure out another way to get it out of here. Okay, so the butter is left in the pan, or what's left of the butter. And now I'm just going to add in flour and some white wine. Only about half of what's in the measuring cup. And I'm going to stir that together until it's well incorporated. I should have thrown this down. Oh, no, it is down. And then we're going to add in some chicken broth, garlic, and other spices. If you're wondering why I'm trying to hold the phone and do this, it's because my tripod is broken. I ordered a new one, and I don't like it because it doesn't, the head of it doesn't angle down, so I can't angle down on the stove. So I'm trying to do this one-handed. Okay, I threw a little duct tape on the tripod because I couldn't hold it anymore. So the next thing we're going to do is just throw some garlic in. And now I can't find my garlic press. Oh, there it is. That was a little puny one. Okay. Now we're going to toss in some chicken broth. This is very thick and gelatinous because it's my homemade bone broth. That's why it looks the way it does. And we're also going to add in some oregano. I'm just using dried because it's what I have. And we're going to mix this all up, make sure all the flour, the lumps are all out. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's flour, what's garlic, what's little bits of chicken. So I just keep whisking and whisking and whisking until I think it looks good. Now I'm going to stretch the sauce. I told you I have this. I'm going to stretch the sauce a little bit more by adding more chicken broth because that's a 0-point food. I don't want to add more wine because that's not. So we're just going to toss in a little bit more broth. Because you know, if you watch my channel, I love my sauce. I'm a saucy girl in more ways than one. So then we are just going to let this cook, simmer for 10 minutes. I'm just going to bring it up to a simmer. Let it simmer for 10 minutes. We're going to pour it over the chicken. Top it with a little bit of shredded Parmesan, a little bit of breadcrumbs, and then it goes in the oven. I'll show you before it goes in the oven. Okay, so there it is in the pan. I just poured the sauce over top. And then I did a ½ ounce of Parmesan cheese because, like I said, I am having this. Some breadcrumbs and then parsley. I didn't have any fresh parsley, but the parsley I used is the parsley from my garden that I dried. So a little step above the grocery store parsley, but not as great as fresh parsley. So this is going to go in the oven for at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. And I'm going to be serving it over brown rice and with roasted carrots. Okay, so we just found out that spectators are allowed this weekend at both track meets. We did decide to go to Andrew's track meet at the Naval Academy just because he's a senior, and actually it's a little bit closer. But, you know, we just don't know how many meets there'll be or whatever, so we're going with that. So we're pretty excited. So that'll kind of just, we had to switch a few things around. We both had some responsibilities at church this weekend, so we need to switch those around, and I'm excited. I'm excited to go. And we're just making it a day trip. It's only about a 2-hour and 15-minute drive, so we'll leave probably around 7 o'clock-ish, because I think warm-ups start at 9:30. We have to like park at one place and take a shuttle in, because you're not allowed to take cars on you know, at the Naval Academy, like on base or anything. So it'll be interesting. Just getting ready to put dinner in the oven. I need to start the rice though. I kind of forgot about the rice. So I need to start the rice. I'm gonna do that in the Instant Pot, and that's about it. We have to go out tonight very late. There's a special thing at church tonight. Every Wednesday they have what's called adoration. And today they're doing it, instead of just doing it until like 8 o'clock, they're doing it until midnight tonight. And then like at midnight, it's what they call benediction. It's the end of adoration. So we're signed up for the 11 o'clock spot tonight. They asked people to sign up so every hour of adoration is covered. So Doug wants to go to the midnight benediction. So we're doing the 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock adoration. So y'all know I go to bed at 8:30. So I think I might take a little nap before we go. We can sleep in a little bit tomorrow. Tomorrow is the interview, Doug and I's interview for his deacon training. So if he passes the interview tomorrow, he moves on to the next semester. So pretty exciting. So we have to be in Camden at 10:30. So we'll leave here about 9:45. It's only about a 15, 18-minute drive, but just in case there's traffic or anything, I don't want to be late. And then we're going to spend the day out. So we can sleep in a little bit tomorrow and still get a workout in. So we should be home and in bed hopefully by 1 a.m. And I think we can sleep until about 6, so that'll be good. I'm just not used to being up late. But right now I need to go give the chickens some corn before it gets much darker and get my rice started. I totally started eating and forgot to video my plate before I dug in. So much going on right now because of Advent and lighting the Advent wreath and saying the Advent prayers and all that I forgot. So here is my dinner. I have roasted carrots. I used a half a teaspoon of olive oil to roast them, but I got 2 servings out of it. So I have to put in the 1/4 teaspoon of olive oil. I did not do that. And here is my chicken scampi. I have about 3/4 of a cup of rice. It was a little more than 3/4, less than 1 cup of brown rice. And for me on personal points, that is a 0-point food. Then I have my chicken scampi, which is 8 points. So I have an 8-point, possibly 9-point. I have to check that oil. Dinner tonight. Well, my friends, that is the end of my day. Well, the end of my eating day. It's 6:30. I have laundry to fold. I have, what else? I think I want to start writing out my Christmas cards tonight. I didn't tell you, I got the best deal ever on my photo Christmas cards for my family. It was it was the week before Thanksgiving special. 76% off on Snapfish. I got 80 photo cards delivered in 2 days for $40. How cool is that? I thought that was amazing. So I want to get started stuffing envelopes and writing addresses on those, which brings me to another topic. If anyone would like to exchange Christmas cards, I would love to do it with you. My P.O. box is right down in the description box. If you would like to send a Christmas card to me, I would love to send one right back to you. So I love getting cards. I love to have a basket full of cards, and it's fun. So if you would like to exchange Christmas cards, just send me one first so I have your address and I can send one right back to you. What else was I saying before I got off on a tangent? Yeah, I might want to do that tonight. And I have laundry to fold, and then we have to go out at 11 o'clock. I just need to stay awake. I just said to Doug, I just want to put my jammies on. I actually think I never go to church in jeans. I think I'm going in jeans tonight. We'll see. Maybe I'll go in leggings. Leggings and a long sweater. That'll be comfy. I know. I just wish it wasn't 11 o'clock. But anyway, it is what it is, right? So that's it for eating tonight. I am done. I finished the day with, I believe, 4 points left. I had earned a point. I earned 3 points, I think, today. My dinner was 8 points. My lunch, I don't even remember now. I'll take a screenshot of my tracker. And I will show you. Hoping to bring you along tomorrow. We are getting up, exercising, probably going to mass in the morning, then coming home and having breakfast, and then heading right back out again for the interview, and then hopefully having a fun day. I have a list of things I need to get. I was telling you about the tags off of the giving tree at church, and I took 2 and the boys took some. They each took 1. I have a flannel robe and flannel pajamas for a senior citizen, so I want to definitely get that tomorrow. We're going to head to the mall area, and Boscov's is a really good place to get that kind of stuff, because I think they cater to a little bit of an older crowd, and they have a really, really huge, the Boscov's near us anyway, has a really big pajama section, and like some really nice, like Karen Newberger and stuff. So I'm anxious to go pick something really pretty out. And the other one I chose was a family gift, and they would like a gift certificate to a local restaurant, a specific local restaurant. So I'm going to stop there and pick that up. I just wish it said on the tag like how big the family was. Then I would like know better like how much to get, but it'll be fine. What else do I have to get tomorrow? I want to look for some stocking stuffers. I have to pick up a couple gift cards. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to time out with Doug, and it's supposed to be a gorgeous day here in New Jersey, so that'll be really nice. And I think we are going to go for an early dinner, late lunch, early dinner to Bonefish Grill. It's really great, you know, point-wise, because it is seafood. I was looking at some points, and some of the stuff surprised me a little bit, because I was looking at the Chilean sea bass, but that's like 9 points. It must have a sauce or something on it, so we'll see. I'll probably end up with either some kind of shrimp and scallops or salmon or something. I don't know. I don't have to cook it. So, but yeah, it's the menu's just a hot mess this week, with tomorrow being out all day. I didn't take into account that when I made my menu. And then Saturday being at the track meet all day, didn't take that into account. I'm going to make breakfast burritos probably in the morning, or breakfast sandwiches. And I'll pack those in a hot pack, take those in the car. And then I am going to pack us lunch. There's a shuttle that runs from the parking lot to the gym, and it runs all day. So, and if you've ever been to a collegiate track meet or any track meet, like Andrew might throw the hammer at 9:30. It might get done at 11, and he might not throw the shot put till 3 o'clock. So I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of downtime. So we're going to pack lunch, leave it in the car. And when there's downtime, we're going to take the shuttle back to the parking lot, and then eat lunch, and then take the shuttle back to the gym. That's the plan anyway. And we'll probably stop somewhere on the way home, or depending on what time it is. I thought about putting something in the crock pot Saturday morning, but I think it will be way too long. So not sure what I'm going to do. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I'm not concerned. I'll make good choices. So anyway, that's that. That's it for me for today. Like I said, I will definitely, hopefully, vlog tomorrow while we are out and about, and I will show you what I eat and all that, and what I buy, and all that fun stuff. So have a fabulous, fabulous night, and thank you so much for taking a little bit of your time out of your day to hang out with me. Talk to you real soon.